Next team to the stage, Diadrasis. Welcome. You have 3 minutes. Pitch.
Hello. I'm here to talk to you in behalf of an international team. Therefore, Maria is holding the rest of the team. They couldn't be here. But you're going to see them in all the slides. We are a team of 11 people. 3 of us are core. And we believe that interaction can be the answer for heritage as well. Now, the story I'm about to tell you, and we are also representing it a bit, it's the problem of the elephant and the ladybird. Very often, we rush to save the elephant because it's the first we see, and we smash the ladybird. And we all know that we need both the elephant and the ladybird in an ecosystem. When it comes to heritage, imagine your little chapel in an isolated village, which is called Holy Mary, and your village is named after that. And for you, it's very important. But when it comes to funding its restoration and confront it to the Acropolis value, well, maybe you are not going to find a very easy way to restore it. This is the concept of the minor heritage, and this is our second problem, the problem of extra specialization. Now, all heritage experts are too experts, and when we go to the field to work, we don't know how to speak between each other, and that costs a lot of money and a lot of time. So that is the second problem we faced. So if we want to briefly see all the problems together, we have a minor heritage giving ID to your place that you want to save, and people that have to be trained to work between each other. So Diadrasis team decided to create this umbrella. Very briefly, I will tell you that the project workshops are the idea of going to remote heritage, being invited from the place. They host us, we bring international team, they are different experts, they learn from each other, but they have to complete the restoration before it's ended. That's the big difference. And at the end, your remote location has restored heritage and at the same time international attention to your heritage and your place. Summing up what we did until now, we have done 3 big actions, not alone, with our partner institutions. And what we've done is that physically we have brought more than 100 people from 45 different countries in minor heritages. And if you think that this number is small, I will tell you that even dealing with ancient, we're quite modern, so we're active in social media, and you can multiply this number for more than 1,000 of our followers and supporters. I will close you with our vision, because our vision is that in a country like Greece, which is full of elephant heritage, we all know that, but the identity of Greece is also the ladybird heritage, and we want to find a way to save it in a sustainable way. We think that our idea can be the answer. It can promote heritage, it can train people, it can make them find out about unrevealed beauties of Greece, and at the same time doing all this by having fun, as you can see from our team. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Quite an audience response there. Let's get the judges. Shelley, you want to go first?
I think your goal is admirable, that you want to elevate the minor heritage sites is what I'm understanding you're trying to do with this initiative. So the real question I have, because I'm unfamiliar with this, is what's really, and I understand that there's a problem, people don't think about the secondary sites, but how big is this market? I mean, who will pay for people to be introduced to the minor sites? Is there really a revenue stream associated with this?
Well, what we have seen until now is that the same location is very interested in having this double benefit. The last year's example, we did it in Andalusia in Spain. The municipality invited us because it was a hidden municipality, no one knew about it. It would have cost them double the money of what they are hosting us and giving us to eat. And they had both their fountain restored with less money, and we had participants from 11 countries and 3 continents. So that was also at the same time, without investing more money, a big advertisement for their place. So the local authorities and the local people are very interested about that.
Again, I have to rate about the team. You're probably the seller and the teller. Who's the designer?
I didn't get the question, sorry.
Okay, because you're making a company, and it's not about an idea, but it's also about the team who's doing it.
Yeah, Maria, you would like to answer?
Okay, Laura is the seller and the heart of the organization. We have a designer who lives in Mexico right now, and she's actually designing the business plan. I'm responsible for marketing and promoting this whole idea, and we have 11 people that are volunteering in the organization and actually help us in and out, meaning developing the workshops, giving us back ideas, maybe proposing the next site to go, or ideas from abroad that are admirable and need to be applied here. So we are three. She's the seller and the heart. We have a designer and a business developer in Mexico, but she's coming in January to live with us in Athens. And I'm the marketing and promoter. The rest of the team are happy and surround us in order to make bigger dreams and bigger plans.
Let's ask Spiros to go next, please.
An excellent initiative and obviously proven, which is quite important. But how is it a business? How are you making money out of that?
Yeah. Okay, the whole idea is not about making money. It's not a clear entrepreneurship thing. It's about creating work opportunities for people of our field to work. We are not interested in the things I hear more here, like doing our business and selling it later on. We just want to have the possibility for people of the field to work, because all of us, I'm a conservator, the rest of the people of the team are architects and archaeologists. We are very hidden by the crisis. So what we want is to have possibilities to work on what we do and be paid for that.
Very good.
This is definitely a great idea. It turns out to be more of a social entrepreneurship or social responsibility type of thing that you want to set up, which is great. Still, you need funds, to raise funds in order to set up, in order to advertise and attract people to join you. So you need to have sponsors, I guess, either from the local authorities, which in Spain had a lot more money than they actually do in Greece. So you have to take this a little bit into consideration. How are you planning on raising funds?
Correct. So it's not that we're not interested in sustaining our business center. What we do right now is that we have money from donations, we have money from the participation fees, and we manage ourselves with sponsors. But relying on sponsors is rather passive. So what we do right now is invent and reinvent ourselves in terms of word of mouth, using the social media. And at the next stage, we are preparing some bazaars, we are preparing some small profit centers. So sponsorship is not in our plans. This is too passive. But we are rather active in order to increase our revenue by becoming more entrepreneurial in the commercial side. So this is why I talked about bazaars, about affiliates, about shops that we are going to cooperate with.
Dash?
So you have participants coming from various countries, correct? And they are coming to do the project. And who pays for these participants to come?
Yeah. Until now, all our activities were supported by their participation fee, and this is actually what we want to change, because we don't have to have an elitist product that only people that can pay can come. So that's why we are trying to reinvent ourselves. That's why also we are here. We're trying to find out a way to open it more.
So can we go into advice straight away? You know?
Yes, let's switch to advice. Thank you, Dash.
So what I would suggest is that it's a great venture to sensitize youth from other countries to learn about culture in different countries. So you could get sponsors from other countries to send the students here as well. And you can also get sponsors from your tourism to teach. So I think that's how you should build your model. More than heritage, it's about sensitizing people to your culture.
Right. Any more advice? Yes? George?
I think you should also focus instead of going to very minor items that you want to show, go to larger scales, not the huge ones, in order to get more involvement from the local community and get funds from there, because they will receive at the end of the day the benefit of your expertise and the people coming. So try to be a little bit more fancy in the way you promote the monuments that you are seeing.
I would also agree that it's an excellent opportunity for attracting high-quality sponsorship because you're motivating and mobilizing people. So it's not something passive that you're promoting, you know, a monument. It's actually engaging people to do work on the monument, which is excellent for whoever sponsors this.
Any more advice? Yes?
Last advice will be pitching is not about telling and putting as many words into as 3 minutes, but it's more like telling us what you're up to and then go in depth more. So a lot of words, but it's not the same as pitching. Yeah? Okay. Good luck with it, guys.
All right, thank you.